All right, Big Terms Garage, back with another part of this, taking the motor out quickly of the Magnum. I don't know about how quickly it is because this is part 5 or 6, and each part's been about 10 minutes because that's all this camera gives me. It's a 360 fly camera. Check out the other ones if you don't know about it. Maybe we're tablet around. I don't want to waste too much time doing that. I think that's what's been getting me, is I've been talking about the camera and stuff too much. So the motor mounts are off. Top one's out. Back one is the nuts off. The front one, there are 2 bolts to go through. I've driven those out mostly. One's all the way out. The other one won't go out because the drive shaft for the four-wheel drive is in the way. So there's a, and you might not be able to see it, that motor mount, where it attaches to the frame, there's another bolt. So that's what I'm about to pop off now. And it does not feel like a 14. Let me see. Let me try a 13. Nope, this is 14. Let me see. Alright, so it is a 14. I can't get the gun down in there, so I'm going to use a good old socket. I'm going to try to see if I can go in from this side. I apologize. This is kind of a bad angle for someone trying to see it. It's right back up in there. I don't know if there's any way I can maneuver myself so you can see it better. Man. Alright, it feels like it's turning. I'm going to go back to the other side, just hopefully going to give you more of an angle. I've bumped this camera like 2 or 3 times in this part. Hopefully no big smudges on it. Alright. I don't know if you can actually see it, but 14mm bolt going into a rubber motor mount. It should be just about off. So once I do get this motor out, it's got 2 oil lines going up to the oil cooler. I think it's an oil cooler. It looks like a radiator, but it's not coolant. Alright. Alright, yep, it's just finger tight. Alright, so that was the bolt I just took off. So this motor is free. It should pop up there and pop off in the back. I might have to move it around a bunch. This carburetor's in the way still. Yeah. Alright, it's out of that motor mount. I gotta get out the back one so then I can flip the motor around. You know what? I'm not going to be able to flip the four-wheeler over this time. If you go back and watch my Trail Boss 325 video, I think I'm feeling it. There was another motor mount. I don't think it's one. I don't know. There was a motor mount on the bottom. I flipped the four-wheeler over to get. There we go. All right, so I popped that one out. Move all this stuff out of the way. Make sure all these hoses are out of the way. Alright. Alright, what I'm going to do now is the motor's free, but what I'm hitting on now is I'm hitting on the cover to the pull start. The pull start is broken anyway. So I'm going to get my, is it 8mm? See if I can pop that off and just get that out of the way. I believe if I did that, it might come on out pretty easy. It would be awesome if I could finish this up in this video. There's 8 minutes to go on the left. There we go. There's still another one. All right. We got 2 at the top. Yep. We're pushing 7 minutes. 8mm. I couldn't get the gun up in there. Yep. Might be one on the bottom back corner. But yeah, the motor's free. I'm gonna have to unplug this wire from the harness for the stator. I don't know where I'm gonna wash this thing off at. We got snow and everything outside. All my hoses are frozen. Alright, I can't feel. I'm gonna have to put this motor pretty much back down in place to find that other bolt. Man. Doing things quick. I mean, I don't feel any more bolts in it. Most of, I think it'll pop off. I think all the bolts are out. There we go. All right, let's try this again. Ah, there we go. Cover's off. This thing is broken to pieces. And somebody's trying to fix it too. I don't know what the deal is with that. We'll look at some point. But someone tried to repair it. Alright, so we got this cover off for the pull start. And actually the pull start pieces are missing. Huh. We'll check it out some more in a minute. The flywheel and everything. You can see where people repaired it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and switch the video because we're at the 10-minute mark. And I'll get that motor pulled out in the next one. Alright. Catch you in a second.